Paul Pogba is in a lot of serious trouble right now, and it's getting to the point that is his career truly over? And what will happen next in these stunning revelations of the Paul Pogba saga and him doing drugs? Um, so I'm gonna talk to you about it and also give my opinions on it and the whole situation and why this might be the end of Pogba's career. Before we get started, if you can please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, it'll be very much appreciated. And without further ado, let's get started in the stunning revelations of Paul Pogba. The stunning revelations first came out on September 11th last month, where Fabrizio stated that Pogba has now been provisionally suspended for anti-doping offence. The decision has been officially confirmed by Italy's National Anti-Doping Tribunal statement, which basically means he's in a lot of trouble. And it wasn't really specified about it. And what happened later that day was Juventus decided to suspend Pogba pending further action, and also his agent saying we're waiting for the counter analysis and we can't say anything now. For sure, Pogba never wanted to bend the rules, I can guarantee it. And the manager, Max Allegri, said, I feel sad for Pogba about the doping story, but we need to wait as there's an investigation ongoing about that. And the final outcome has not been determined yet, but last week was breaking news that Pogba has tested positive for a backup sample today, as Juventus will need to decide how they need to, as basically Pogba's going to be out for long term. It's going to be having a big lengthy ban. In a report from the BBC, it was confirmed that anti-doping body Nado Italia said he had violated rules when prohibited non-endogenous testosterone metabolites were found in the test, and the results were consistent with the exogenous origin of the target compounds. They were big words, I apologise. And testosterone is a hormone that increases the endurance for athletes. Basically, it's a cheating drug. And they requested a B sample, and he failed that B sample. And it's looking likely, if he's found guilty, he'll be banned between 2 to 4 years. And it's understood that Pogba will be fighting to clear his name, that he did not take the banned substance. And yeah, so that's all we know for now with this big stunning story. I just want to give my thoughts on it. As you all know, Pogba barely played last season. Injuries riddled him. He's only playing 10 games all of last season. And I kind of see it as a way for him to take those drug samples. For him to come back on the pitch. Because the ability of him will decrease. He's not going to get younger. He's 30 years old. He just joined Juventus after leaving Man United. And he wanted to prove himself again. And it's a shame. It's a shame that it had to come down to this. It had to come down to anti-drug doping. And if he is found guilty, between 2 to 4 year ban, that's basically him retired. And we all seen the news yesterday about Eden Hazard retiring. Maybe this is now the right time for Pogba to retire in very bad circumstances. And man, what an absolute downfall this is. Because if he's found to be taking the drugs and cheating, then yeah, he should be banned. But it's no athlete should be doing drugs to cheat, especially boxing, because how much power you have and then you can knock someone out unconscious, and then after the fight, VADA or any drug doping companies find out you've been doing drugs, they can rule it as a disqualification, and they might be banned for a few years. Because doing drugs in combat sports is very serious, and it's wrong. And football, we haven't really heard about failed drug tests in quite some time. Like back 20 years ago, various people got banned for using these type of drugs or missing drug tests. In that case, Rio Ferdinand. But this might be more people, I believe, will be investigated for this if they have to endure an anti-doping test. And if it is the end, if it's just Pogba who gets found out and he's banned for a few years, then yeah. But if anyone else is caught, then the same action has to be taken if it was to Pogba. And I am right in saying it's the longest ban for a footballer. Like, the longest has been like just under 2 years. I know Maradona got banned for over a year for drugs. Rio Ferdinand got 8-month ban for missing a drugs test. Ivan Toney recently got 8-month ban for betting. Harry Toffolo got a suspended ban for betting despite admitting more charges than Tony was accused of. He got a suspended 5-month ban. Yeah, so if he is found out, you're gonna get one of the longest bans in football history. And this is why Ramnell is going to retire, because he's not going to come back from this. And Juventus might, to the point where Juventus might even terminate his contracts. Yeah, it's just got to that point where it all just went downhill. What would have been a lovely return back to Juventus has absolutely failed to the highest proportion. From injuries to now failing a drug test and might be suspended for a couple of years. There's no coming back from this. There's absolutely no coming back from this. And if I was him, I'll have to take the difficult decision to retire, because you're not getting any younger. There'll be better players picked ahead of you. You're 30 years old. If you like, the sharpness of you is gone, and you will never be the same player again. So, if I was him, I would retire, just like Eden Hazard did, because he was out of football, got his contract terminated in Madrid, had offers from various clubs in MLS, Saudi, but turned them down, and listened to himself, listened to his body, and he just said, "I've had enough. It's done. It's done for me." And I respect that decision for him to come out like this, because retiring is a very difficult decision to make. And what a player Eden Hazard was at Chelsea. That Madrid move, if he didn't get a bunch of injuries, then we might be talking about him being one of the best wingers ever. It's just the injuries that ruined him in Madrid, and he couldn't find the consistency like he did at Chelsea. But maybe if he did stay at Chelsea, then he definitely would be one of the best players in that league, 100%. So yeah, it's just a bit sad ending for them two. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'll next update you on how, if Pogba gets acquitted, if Pogba gets banned, I'll let you know. But that's all I've got to say. So, as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel with the notifications turned on. And I'll see you next time for another video, and I'm out.